Not a dwarf-friendly stage, is it? Jesus. How we all doing? We all good? I realised at Christmas that I'm actually quite a lot like Santa. I've got the belly, I've got the beard, and I realised that people stop believing in me as they get older as well. Now, I really appreciate being able to do this. Every time I do this, it puts me one step closer to my dream, and that's to one day have my own Netflix special, which nowadays means either being a comedian or a serial killer. So, those lights will not go dark, right? But no, I sort of have this fun fact about me that, I've over my 30-odd years, I've been diagnosed with sort of psychosis and schizophrenia, borderline personality disorder, and depression. And despite how it sounds, I'm not collecting them. Not some mental health-based Thanos after the Insanity Stones. No. And when I tell people that, the first thing they ask, they kind of go, what was it that, why are you mental? I had to say to them, well, the long answer is, low self-esteem, crippling depression, childhood trauma, complete lack of self-worth. But the short answer is, I think I found country music far too young. That's, it's depressing shit, isn't it? Oh my God. I think I could solve overpopulation if I just changed all of the hymns in schools to country songs. So we have to get the kids to start off all of their days with, I hurt myself today to see... Sing along, Jimmy. Imagine that and then double maths. Fuck me, they'd be dropping like flies. Between that, BO, random erections, cut down the population in a year, 6 months for the ginger kids. I'm not depressed anymore, though. I want to make that clear. I occasionally get jealous of tyre swings. Every now and then, I feel like I need a cuddle. Sure, it's in a bath with a toaster, but I'm not depressed. I am pretty negative, though, I will say. I'm the sort of negative that when I see a magpie, I think, one for sorrow. When I see two magpies, I think, twice the sorrow. No, sometimes I think it's amazing I'm alive at all. At my lowest, I had all the will to live of a kamikaze lemming. After a particularly bad breakup, listening to Adele. I have a BMI of 104, which means I'm basically pumping cheese through my veins. And thanks to pneumonia and years of alcohol abuse, I have the immune system of the boy in the bubble after a 2-week holiday in Chernobyl. With the Dallas Buyers Club. So that's... Talking to someone helped, though. Talking to someone really helped. My therapist used to say that problem shared is a problem halved. So I thank God he works in psychotherapy and not a sexual disease clinic. And it's cliche, but he says a lot of your issues stem back to your parents. You know, they both had a contribution to my mental decline, but to very different degrees. My dad was a nuisance. My mother was a fucking ordeal. If I said my dad was as bad as stubbing your toe barefoot, my mum is what happened to Christopher Reeves. My dad's about as irritating as going to the bathroom and finding out there's no toilet paper. My mum's like going out to the bathroom and finding out you're Oscar Pistorius' girlfriend. And you might think I'm being mean, but this woman once picked me up and threw me across a room at a cupboard, and my nose got sheared off my face. And this is a true story, right? And I can see somebody looking at me thinking, fuck me, how big is your mum? I will say it was a lot easier at the time for her because I'd just been born. True story. Apparently she accidentally picked up these are her words, 11-pound vagina-breaking child and threw it across a room. Then she had the audacity to tell the doctors that I did it falling over. Can't hold up my own head, but fell over. They must have asked, what did he fall over? Was it a fucking cliff? No. But yeah, they ruined all three of us. Me and my siblings were all fucked up. My little sister suffers with clinical frugality, which means that she likes to reuse tea bags, swim around in fountains collecting pennies. She's the sort of person that prefers to take someone in chemotherapy because it saves on hair products. And potential birthdays. My older sister I describe as a semiconductor device used to switch or amplify electrical signals because she's my trans sister. I got one laugh from someone who clearly knew what that was. When I tell people she's trans, the first thing people ask me is, what's it like down there? I don't fucking know. Okay, I didn't care before.